Annyeong, everyone. How is it going? So I finally finished reading the K-pop dictionary, and I thought to myself, there's barely any gay slang in here. I want to learn more about the community and the culture. So I did some digging, and I found out plenty of gay phrases that I want to show you now. Scoured the internet, contacted all of my resources. I did everything possible to bring you guys the most accurate, reliable, and credible gay slang possible from all my Korean sources. I mean, I asked the owner of this book again. I contacted an LGBTQIA like club in Korea. I asked some of my straight friends in Korea to get a different perspective. And I even asked some of my gay Korean friends who live in Korea and also live here in America, just so I can get any slang added to the slang that I already knew. So yeah, let me break it down for you. Korean language tends to borrow a lot of English words in general, so there's not that many different words, just some slang here and there. Fair warning, I'm gonna get a little PG-13 with these next few words. Not even PG-13, I'm gonna give it a shippukum, which is the 19 plus rating in Korea. If you were under that age, I need you to skip the video or just no longer listen, but I just want to put a disclaimer that some of these words might not be 100% accurate or might not be credible. So before you use them, make sure you might have asked a friend, see if you heard other gay people using it, and just double check yourself and make sure you're familiar. If there's a word I'm not too certain about, I'll put a little star next to it, just so you can be sure. You might know gay, homo, but the dictionary term for gay is 동성애자. 동성애자 basically just means homosexual. But there are a couple of go-to quick words that people use nowadays, like iban. Iban들 just means gay people. Amongst gay men, typically, they use the terms top or bottom. And even verse. Top is basically top, like Big Bang top. And then bottom is just bottom. There you go. But how do you say verse? If I were to speak in Korean and say that I'm okay with both, I would literally just say 왔다 갔다 괜찮아요, which means back and forth, 왔다 갔다. There is also 엉덩이, which is just a simple phrase for that booty. Now let's get down to the business, the real hardcore slang. In the gay community, there are a couple of fetishes that go around, which is normal and fine. For some people, it might make them uncomfortable, but it's good to know these fetishes so that way, someone's talking about it, you're at least aware of it, right? So in Korean, a fetish is fetish. So one fetish that people in the male gay community will have is whether you are circumcised or uncircumcised, cut or uncut. The word for circumcision is 고래잡이. One word that I saw flying around the internet is 기갈. 기갈 actually stands for your flamboyant strength in a more feminine gay person. So if you got a lot of girl attitude, you got a lot of 기갈. How can you describe a gay person who is gay but a little more masculine and not so obvious with their homosexuality? The term would be 일틱. The term daddies in English would just be 잊어보갈, which means older gay men or 아저씨s for short. For playboys in Korea, we often know them as playboy or 바람둥이야. But another word I have learned, 복차다. So if someone is 복차다, they a total playboy. 완전 복차다. Total playboy. There's also the word 도덕, which stands for someone who uses a lot of makeup, basically a beat-up face. So there are some gay guys that love them some makeup and pouring on the MAC and the NYX. So if you are 도덕, then you're looking a little beat. But no shame in this game. 욕대 stands for famous gay person. Another word is bonge. not to be confused with lightning. It's supposed to represent like a speedy, quick meeting, so a hookup basically. 술봉개 is basically just a lot of people meeting up and then drinking a lot and just having drunken sex. So, 술봉개. They even share the same words for outings and coming out. So coming out is coming out, where you yourself properly identify to the community and people around you your sexual orientation. Then there is outing. Then outing is basically when someone outs you and tells other people about your sexual orientation without your consent. That is wrong. Also the word 호드레. 호드레 was a little difficult for me to understand, but from what I was seeing, it's basically someone who is a bad representation of gay people in the community. So generally, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, if someone who is just a little extra or does things that set a bad example for gay people or live up to stereotypes that are quite negative, they would be 호드레. AIDS in Korean is age. AIDS.
But hold up. What are some keywords that the K-pop dictionary can teach you? Let me show you now.
AIM just stands for your lover or your true love, and it's the ultimate goal of anybody in a relationship, really. Let's say your date literally just leaves you, like, is gone, like, they ghosted you. It happens, girl, no matter what community you're in. So if they're ghosting you in Korea, the word you gotta know is this, 참수. 참수, that's ghosting. If you guys are gonna break up, the word would be 결별. Game over, man. Now, let's say you're in a relationship, right? Two guys. You're dating an older guy, but you don't really want to call him hyung, because hyung means brother, and although it's endearing, you want to call him something a little more relationship sounding, something more official, I guess. There's an easy word for that. I saw online that a lot of people were posting and asking, oh, my boyfriend is Korean, I'm not, what should I call him other than hyung? Call him 자기야. 자기야 is a very cute way of saying like your honey or my dear or your sweetheart and even darling. But my favorite thing to do is to give them their very own personalized nickname. In Korean, there isn't a lot of like ownership, like my, me, mine. So 4-minute over here. But yeah, there isn't a lot of ownership words. We often say like 우리 집, 우리 엄마, things like that to say our. However, if you put mine in front of it, it's a great way of showing endearment. So, for example, let's say that your man, or even your girl, is always up late at night and has all the bags under their eyes. You can call them a 노구리, and 노구리 is like a raccoon. So you can just say, 내 노구리야. So, 내 노구리야. The 내 is mine, 노구리 is raccoon, and ya is a cute way of just, you know, getting their attention and referring to them. I definitely want to learn more gay slang with all of you. So if you're in Korea and watching, or if you've been in Korea, or you're in the US and just happen to know, share in the comments down below and write what you know. Let us know some more gay slang up in here. Let's get educated. I think it's important to express yourself, but be careful when you are doing that. Even myself, when I was contacting an LGBT community about getting some gay slang, they were a little apprehensive and defensive towards me and got a little negative very quickly. It escalated and it was not projecting my message clearly and what I wanted from them. So you should definitely be careful. I think gay people and other minority groups have already been harmed and hurt enough in the past that they're sensitive, vulnerable, and they definitely want to defend themselves rather quickly than you would expect. So just watch what you say and be careful when approaching some people. However, if they do comment back at you with crude behaviors, negative responses, snide remarks, and are just generally making fun of you within the comment sections, ignore it. Remember, it is just an app. You can close it and walk away to the better world around you. And if those people want to claim that they are allies or a part of the minority group or know more than you, but they don't have a proper and professional way of expressing their opinions to you, you don't want to be associated with those people. And you definitely do not want to talk with them or receive any opinions and knowledge from them, because they can come off as extremely ignorant, wrong-minded, closed-minded, and definitely as people who have a lot of negativity around them. It's pretty toxic. So I think when you want to admit that you might be ignorant or ill-knowledge about something and want to learn more about it, there's a way to do it. A time, a place, and delivery. So make sure you work on your delivery when you're trying to express your opinion, no matter how strong you are about it. And for those people that express it in a really negative fashion, just take from what they're saying, try to learn from it, but don't associate yourself with them. Don't become triggered and overheated, and don't react to them. Let them sit in the dust that they're already stuck in. It's better for you. Also, I want to announce the winners of the K-pop dictionary from the giveaway I was having in the first video. So the winners are Nora K, congratulations, and Angelina Wilson. Thank you guys so much for joining the giveaway, and I hope you will enjoy your presents. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can share all of this gay slang and other cool words with your friends. I'll definitely be covering more hot Korean topics, and I'll see you guys later. Annyeong! Bye-bye!